Good evening, everybody. How we all doing? Ooh, one second. Sorry, took a couple extra minutes longer than I normally take to get ready. But how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody have a good weekend? Oh shit. Or did I forget to unmute my mic? No, I didn't. We only have one mini for tonight because I'm on backlog trying to get some stuff ready. Yeah, I'm not going to say what the weather's been like here the last 2 days because it's just going to make you jealous, Lurka. To be fair, it is leagues better than where I moved from. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Let me just finish hooking up the camera and we should be good to go. Okay, let's see here. Almost forgot to plug my second monitor in. There we go. Alright. How you doing? That's Suit the Prince. I need to buy more gloves soon. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Why is that not working? Oh, I know why it's not, and that's stupid. Okay. I can fix that really quickly, actually. 1 second. That's a Stream Elements thing. Sorry, Streamlabs. Okay, let me get the phone hooked. Let me get the camera hooked up. I don't care about the desktop mode. Just log in. Yes, authorize. I've been derping and I forgot to fix that. Who the hell wants an auto... You're being stupid. Okay. It always allow. Why is this a thing that you do? Hi, Shiny. Oh god, you're playing back into me. Okay. There she goes. Okay. Getting the camera set up. I just realized I forgot to put a reaction thing back in because for some reason it does everything. That's there. Gift, throne, sticker. Ah. I derped. I forgot to copy a link over.
Me.
Well, it just needs to get dropped in, and I just need to remember where the hell it is. Copy. Because I bet if I hit test follow right now, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's not.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't see it
Note
pop
to
up
self.
here. So.
Note to self: no more chimichangas before a VR chat session.
I can hear you playing in my ear. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Sorry, I'm trying to fix one thing because I... Okay, so I'm going to hit this follow button, and if it pops up, we're good.
There we go.
Did it do a double play for you guys, or just once?
Well, I heard it through Discord.
Oh, you might. Oh, you heard my earphone, my headphone, my earphone. 1 second, wait. Okay, I'm gonna hit this button again, but this time for subscriber. It's a little too big, but there we go. That was stupid. Okay, I got that working. Oh, and...
Wow.
I don't know why it did that. Why I forgot to copy that over.
Oh, this is the one that Jiggly Sticks stole.
No, Digital Dark Pants. No, he actually didn't. That's the funny thing. Like, he literally has proof he didn't steal it. It's just, it's a very annoying coincidental thing. The artist claims they did because it looks almost like her. The funny thing is, the person who's complaining about it, their character has an eye patch on this eye. That's covered by their hair.
Ah.
Yep.
Well, and like I like how Digital Dark actually took the time and said, "Hey, I ain't stealing jack shit."
He's like, listen, all of the poses and everything are usually voted on by people on my Discord and Patreon. So if we unintentionally did it, I'm sorry. And he literally, like, I read his apology. It's like, listen, it was all an accident. So.
Also, I just realized. Oh no, this isn't a Sister Sororitas.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. I was gonna say that's a Mark II helmet.
I wish it was a Repentia because it would make way more more sense to be a repent yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sisters of... I forgot how fucking long that notification was. Yeah, so this is the funny thing about 40k lore. Almost all the power, since...
You gotta talk through this.
I know. Oh, it's... I know, it's...
Talking through it. There we go.
It's not exactly copyrighted. That's one of those songs that's like a gray zone.
Yeah.
As long as there's no yellow mark on YouTube, I don't give a shit. It can say copyright all it wants. As long as there's not a yellow mark, I don't care.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like I don't mind like the can't touch this.
Also, yeah. You can show me, by the way.
I did. Oh, are you in a?
Yee.
Okay, let me properly set it up then. Watch stream. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, let me hide this shiny. Where's your other capture? Well, first off, there that is. Where's my follower? There it is.
I like how stream is like. It said, "Ooh, that's pretty," and they couldn't see me yet.
Yeah, the floor deleases everywhere are their thing. But what I was about to say, because the Mechanicus believe that there is no new technology, it's just because during the Golden Age they were so technologically advanced. Technically, the Space Marines armor is just whatever the Sisters of Battle are wearing, modified to fit an abhuman. And the Terminator armor is the same thing. It's the same armor, just meant to fit an abhuman. Although, interestingly enough, Terminator armor has always been that big because it was originally meant for normal-sized people.
Yeah.
There's actually canonically an Inquisitor a female Inquisitor who uses Terminator armor.
Yeah. But again, I always call them Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, and what have you, so.
Yeah, the beakies and all that. Iron Fist like to use like the Mark 5 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I actually need a Sister of Battle reference. Well, most of her armor.
There is a VR game that you can look up, yeah.
Is there an Adept?
There is a VR game for Quest that's literally a 40k Sisters of Battle game.
Fuck, I need a job or I need a fucking headset. The funny thing is, the minute I get a fucking VR headset and I figure out how to get it to work for playing video games, it's gonna be just nothing but any of the VR games I can get playing.
Yee.
So quickly. What I meant is, I just need to figure out how I'm gonna paint their armor. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do the bog standard blacks, reds, and golds. And Lee just corrected me. They are using Mark 3. Huh. Thought they were using Mark 4 or 5. Right,
well, so
right.
The current armor is Mark.
Well, they're using. Apparently, they're starting to use Primaris Gravis or whatever the Gravis armor is.
Yeah, the Mark 4.5, which
it's
is
actually
stupid.
like 10, something like that. There's like 10 different sets of armor that are out there.
Well,
Mark,
it's
he
like
just said Mark X, so yeah.
So, well, again, the standard Space Marines in the current 40k series are just using the Mark 4 armor.
Mm-hmm. was trying to remember what
Because
Lurka's like, no, not martyred ladies. Do red and gold. Much better.
yeah, red and gold.
You're not wrong. They do look better. But I mean... there's not really a lot to show that she's a martyred lady. So how are you doing, Shiny?
Well, if you couldn't fucking tell, I'm fucking sleepy.
Well, yeah, it's about 9 for you right now.
8:17.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Hmm.
fucking hell, I forgot what I was gonna say. Alright, come down here. Go here.
Wonderful colors of my custom order, and I get one of those. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, Nost. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my current Mark 10 current standard issue is Tacticus. New Scouts had special units are in Phobos, and the heavy, almost Terminator armor is Gravis. Thank you, Lee. I couldn't remember. Yeah.
Well, and it doesn't help that, you know, most of the Marines got, you know, nuked. And now most of the models that you have from 9th edition are fucking FUBAR.
Unless they're Primaris, which most of my army was Primaris because it was from the default Indomitus Crusade box.
Yeah, well, and my main issue is, like, I can't use any of my freaking Assault Intercessors in the current edition.
And then there's me laughing in Orc.
Well, then again, the Orcs got fucking neutered.
The Orcs lost... I know Indomitus stuff is fine, that's why I was saying. The Indomitus stuff was mostly Primaris Marines. The sad part is I can't use my older blocky boy, Sir Lurkus Dreadnought. If you go back and look on my TikToks and stuff, you'll see who Sir Lurkus is.
Redemptor got legend.
Well, the funny thing is, if I were to ever do official play, I couldn't use him. But the funny thing is, if I put him on a slightly taller base, I would just say he's the same as my actual Dreadnought, that I have, my still usable Dreadnought.
Yeah. So, the reason why I'm kind of done with 40k at the moment, they did my boy Gaz dirty.
Oh! So the Venerable Dreadnoughts are still going to be in, but only really as Space Wolves and probably, like, successor... probably chapters like that.
Yeah.
Fuck, which one are you talking about, Lurker? I typed in Martyred Lady. And it just pulls up the standard.
Ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Ba-ba-ba-da-boop.
Is that the same as what Celestine wears? Because I know there's Sisters of Battle who wear Celestine's colors. The Order of our Martyred Lady. Bloody Rose, thank you.
Streamception.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching it happen outside my eye. You just want me to do the red paint job that I've always done.
Not me.
What the hell? Our Martyr is what people think of when they... Yeah, that's why I was like, when Lurka said Our Martyred Lady, I'm like, I thought that was the standard one, and I had to look it up, and that's all that's popping up. Lurka wants me to do Bloody Rose, is who I'm guessing, which is red and white. with some gold highlights. Actually, they have some black armor, but their shoulder pads are red.
Yeah.
So their legs are red too. Or I could do the ones who dress like Celestine have like a specific armor type. Yeah, it looks
fair
nice.
enough.
It looks nice. I just think I feel for this model doing the standard arm martyred lady would probably be the best option. Although it would have been nicer if she had if there was an alternate Repentia outfit. Because then I wouldn't have to give a care. I would just paint everything to look like skin tones and bandages.
Yee.
That's exactly why Lurka wanted me to do Bloody Rose. I knew as soon as I saw him, I'm like, he just wants me to do the red armor painting scheme I do. It's not even really my signature. I don't know who came up with it, but I think it's just become my thing. Where I paint everything metallic and then I use the thinned, whatever color I'm putting on the armor.
Crap.
Do I need to minimize?
No. I hit the ground too hard.
I mean, to be fair, their loincloth becomes black. Shoulder pads become red with white highlights. Okay, so Bloody Rose, Martyred Lady. I know there's a white armor, and I forget what that one's called.
There, I've got your stream muted over
Alright.
thingy.
Fuck, who's the white armor?
Oh shit.
Whoops.
Fucking old still, you stupid headset.
Actually, I think the white armor is, I think they're strictly medical.
Oh, so the Mercy at 40k, got it.
Well, this is one of the things I've always complained about is the fact that so many... Actually, we could do... So instead of white, we could do gold on everything, on all the highlights. So it'll be red with a gold highlight. The floor delices are going to be gold. This will be gold or black. This will be black, the symbol. I just saw somebody who had a really cool Bloody Rose image. So we'll use her. And then the loincloth can be black. This will still be the whole gold and everything going on. Okay, Larka, you win. We're doing Bloody Rose. That way I can also get away when I'm painting. That way I can also get away when I'm painting her. Yeah, that way I can get away with painting her and not have to worry about hearing people complain. Or at least hearing that person complain. We'll need that for the gun. Her hair is going to be white. So, everything but the heads is going to get glued on because I want to be able to change the heads out.
Yeah.
Not always, it's just the problem is my favorite color is red.
No, I wouldn't have guessed.
I'm trying to think what could have given that away, and I'm like,
Well, that and on top of the fact that your PNG tuber gave it away.
Yeah.
It's like, aren't the piercings red on that?
On what, the... Oh, on my PNG, they're silver.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought they were like silver metallic or red metallic.
Ooh, they're silver. Let's try. Alright, do I want to do Vallejo skinned flesh or do Kislev? Need gold. And since she's a sister of battle, we need to have her have some shiny armor.
Yeah.
Which, just
So
to
what?
be funny, we'll use
Why
one
you?
of that.
Why are you making her like me.
What?
You said you're gonna make her shiny armor. I'm like, I'm flattered, but no.
I need to make her. Since she's a sister of battle, her armor needs to be shinier instead of a Space Marines, especially a Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah. Oh, that is a bubble butt.
Alright, so we're gonna just be funny and do Grey Knight, because they work with the Grey Knights. Lurka says you deserve a bonk for that joke. We're gonna need the blood stuff for the eye lenses.
Streaming, by the way.
Never have I ever.
Yeah, Rec. Go to Twitch .tv/Nami the Queen, spelled with 2 A's.
This is my streams.
Because I'm not the one that's streaming. I'm in a stream, and they've got my perspective up on stream.
Okay, I'll leave blood right there, but I think we'll do Blood Angels like we usually do.
Never have I ever.
Why do I have two different Dark Oath fleshes? Okay, do we want to do Cadian Flesh, Kislev, or Vallejo?
Never have I ever.
Hello.
Instantly falling for someone in a lobby.
There's my Blood Angels.
Eh.
All these little billboards for advertisements, no one's bothered to put anything on.
Yeah, because nobody plays VR chat.
To be fair, Cadia has a good flesh tone, though.
Nobody plays this world anymore. They used to.
Hello, Kid.
Never have I ever. Driven any road vehicle without appropriate license for endorsement.
Here, what do you think, Shiny?
Yeah, there's like less than
1 second, Nami.
Oh. I was just gonna say Kislev, Vallejo, or Cadia. Flesh tone.
Kislev, you know me.
I don't know, it kind of is a really good one. Although I would like a good lighter skin tone or paler skin tone. Let's start painting up the armor first, because that's going to be the faster thing to do. And then we'll get to that.
never have I ever.
Having fun over there?
Yeah, mostly.
Put up with someone.
Hello, Toby. Yeah,
Hey, Toby.
everything's a little thick around here. Oh my god, yes, I know, Lurka, but I can't find a good one. Because they're all either a little too...
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Also,
worlds that are dead. Like there's no activity.
Yeah. For darker skin tones, I can't ever find a really good one.
just a heads up, I'm streaming with a friend of mine.
That's fine.
Yeah. Say hi to Nami's chat, Icy.
Yeah. Like I said, once I can find one, Lurka, that's going to become my default for a lot of stuff.
No, I'm in their stream and they're doing it from my perspective. If there was a pen in this world, I'd read out their URL. That way you can watch them and give them a follow.
There is a way to
How does
chat,
this-
but it's
wait,
not.
How does this work? I don't see a second. Oh, wait a minute.
They're seeing
Is that
through this.
So I'm recording. I'm basically. She's streaming to my Discord. While I
You're
capture her stream.
yeah, I see. I'm gonna spell it out for you. That way you can get on your phone and take a look.
You literally told me. I'm just saying. We didn't see a second person here, but
Yeah, they're streaming and they're recording me.
Yeah, I'm capturing their stream. I'm capturing Chinese stream while I do this. But yeah, Lurko, once I can find a good one, because the one that
No, it's not.
no,
Okay.
It's me.
So did they hack into your account or something? How are they recording you?
It's called Discord.
Yeah.
They are live, and they are doing a screen capture of what I am seeing over Discord.
So Shiny streaming to Discord, I'm
How's that
streaming to
possible?
Twitch if they're watching.
Wait.
And just get your phone.
Here. To record your screen, then they would have to.
We are in a call in Discord.
Yeah, they're screen sharing their screen. And
You're screen sharing, then they're recording your screen share?
Yes, you fucking papega.
I just had a brain aneurysm trying to process this all that. I need a
I know you're like Nogla, but goddamn, that's giving Nogla an insult. Yeah, clearly.
I love how I say it's mini painting, and I'm painting something at about anime figure scale.
Again, so yeah. Oh, you can feel that, can you?
Yes.
Womp.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lurka. That was a perfect clip. It was an adorable but perfect clip. Just like Shiny is.
Oh, up, Nami.
overburdening yourself with so much work to the point where you're having free time.
Yes, actually, I do. That's why I'm, my
If I could have given off a better 1,000-yard stare when he said that.
Avatar. I thought you were talking like a child.
Yeah.
spending the next, yes, I will be spending the next, 10 hours to 12 hours a day, every day, the next, 3 days, to get most of the work done. I'm going to be making the third prototype again, until my...
All I'm getting reminded of is the fact that I am stupidly challenging myself to do 31 minis in 31 days.
I'm not
Eh.
doubling the avatars. They're not very
To be fair, I'm trying to make them all D&D scale.
model.
Mm.
So, they're going to be about this size. So I should be able to paint like 2 or 3 of these in one day. So I can get like really far ahead.
Oh.
I gotta fix that one. That's a evil clown from a horror thing from last year.
Yeah, Nami. So you know what you can do? TG makes a Chucky Gobbo.
Like this one?
Hold on, I gotta wait for a stream to catch up.
Services that didn't have the restrictions of Twitch.
Oh yeah, you got her.
Yeah, she, I bought her. I bought her last year, and I meant to play
Ah.
her.
I wonder what TG's gonna do this year.
That'll be so I actually purposely have a couple of open slots on what I need to print. On what I'm going to be painting. just in case somebody comes up with something cool.
Yeah.
Because I know Ronan's going to probably have something. I know Gaz is going to have something. Digital Dark's not going to really have anything. Because they're going to do Ahsoka and Darth Talon. Kind of diorama thing. But, I mean, I could make work for Halloween, but it's like, I'd rather do specifically horror stuff and creepy stuff.
Here, I'm gonna get off VR so you can hide my thing.
Okay. Let me turn your other shiny back on then. There you go. Yeah, and just because we're doing it this way, now I don't have to try and make the stuff look metallic, I just have to highlight. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check, Lurka. 1 second. Ooh, and a stretch.
Right there, we should be golden.
Sweet.
Let me turn you down a little bit, that way you're not picking up through my mic.
Yeah, that's what was weirdly happening when you were doing VR chat. But it wasn't super bad.
Oh, by the way, I just figured out something interesting about Google Lens.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can so that picture you sent me in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
I just saved it to my phone and then used Google Lens.
Ooh.
Apparently, I can whenever I need to know where the thing is, I can just click that and see where it is at any given point.
You can thank Lurker for this, by the way. Arda, shiny.
Dang it.
Emotional damage.
Getting better at that.
Well, and to be fair, since that VR chat stream, I've been able to time your stuff better.
Yeah. Well, and you just uploaded that clip that showed the full, like, going into that hysterical laughter for like a minute.
Yeah.
What are we missing? Alright. I don't think their chain swords are usually to their coloring. I think it's usually just the standard black, yellow, and whatever. Although, funny enough, this is not a standard size Sister of Battle chainsword. This is like a Repentia's.
Mm. Also, good thing you're not, like, showing me on stream, because you do that. Hey, hold on.
Yeah, I'm only showing your little gobbo. Lurka just said you can't hear me, but I have an evil laugh. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I knew exactly why you had me do it.
Blink and you'll miss it, Nami.
What'd I miss? Okay.
I had my webcam on for a couple seconds.
Yeah, I don't even... So I can't even see Discord right now. My screen is just OBS right now. See?
BRB, I'm gonna grab a snack real quick.
Take your time. I gotta get all the metallic stuff painted up. I was like, God, I mixed up too much metal, and then I was like, oh wait, I have a bunch more armor I gotta paint. See, I saved money. I don't have to buy the giant Joy Toys Sister of Battle action figure. My only real issue with doing up the Sisters of Battle like this is I don't feel their army should look like that. Should get this kind of armor stuff going on. This one looks nice. I wouldn't shrink this down to use as a game piece. I kind of prefer the Sisters' armor as is. I would prefer their armor plating to look closer to a Space Marine's. To where it looks like you can see where it's like, this is what a human-sized set of that power armor would look like. Then you see what the Space Marines and Primaris looks like, and it's kind of like, ah, that makes sense where they came from. But their current armor situation is kind of annoyingly too iconic. To be fair, you can also probably blame Doge Van Dyer for why it looks the way it does. Goge. Sorry, Goge. So I used to calling him Doge because of his stupid name, because of that meme. Ooh, that'll be fun, Larka. have a thing? No, she does not. Good. Alright, what is her... That's gonna be gold. And the chain should be Leadbelcher or something darker. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do them this. Let's do them Grey Knight, and then I'll just blackwash them. Because I'm gonna have to paint all of this with Grim Black, and then come back in and dry brush some silver on, some gray on. The problem is my light saturates everything right now so much. Alright, what does the Sisters of Battle Chainsword look like before I get too far into this? See, all of their chain swords are like Leadbelcher. Here, how did Digital Dark do it? Well, tell me how we're gonna paint this up, maybe. Yeah, they just did like bog standard. Yeah, they did bog standard like Leadbelcher. Although they painted white here. And then I did yellow here. Let's do the teeth in Grey Knight, and we'll do Leadbelcher here. Yeah, we'll do Leadbelcher on this and the gun. But we'll we will oil wash this and keep it dark. And we'll bring in some lighter colors on the weapon. Alright, Shiny. Alright, let's see here. I had to make some more just to do these teeth, aren't I? Yeah, because what we'll do is we'll come back with a dry brushing of Runefang on all the teeth. Interestingly, speaking of 40k stuff, we might be getting your. I don't think we will, because it'll all depend on who's winning the polls for digital dark pinups. We might be getting your Vrain. Your Vrain, maybe. I've got a. I saw that, Lurka. I do have an example of what a bloody rose looks like, Lurka. Okay, we're gonna go to general chat instead. It's only because they've got these. So yeah, you know what? We'll do what I was saying, but these will be red. Alright, fuck it. I gotta mix up more then. Because I'm gonna want it to match your armor. This one has a bolt gun and chainsaw, but I also like what you were doing. Well, this one's got a bolt gun also. I was going to do the standard whenever you see a chainsword where it's that dark metal and then yellow on these bars, which could still technically work. But yeah, since we are doing her up as a bloody rose, we should probably do them as bloody roses style chainsword. Just I'm painting that off camera. Because I'm debating on doing this white. Well, yeah. So those are going to stay as bolts. So I'm not too worried about painting those up. Yeah, so we'll do this as white. This will stay the Leadbelcher metallic up here, down here. That'll be Leadbelcher, but that's going to get a dry brushing of something. Enjoy the lurkin'. How you doing, Art? Well, I'd say how you doing, Art of Villainy, but enjoy the lurkin'. Also, thank you for the follow. Apparently, I didn't see that. Weird. Okay. I just moved it around. It might just... it's being stupid. I'll test it after this stream is over. Oh, good. I do have one. I was like... I had to throw out my cleaning strip, and I was like, where the hell did it go? Where did my replacement one go? Alright, let's see here. Let's do the next metallic layer, and then we'll get to work on her skin. Because the cloth is all going to be the same black color, so I'm thinking probably Grim Black, or whatever the Army Painter color is. This is going to get a matte white. But we're going to do like a layer or two, so it's like a really bright... Actually, we'll probably do a layer of Korvax white, and then we'll do white, so that it actually kind of has a creamy white going on. Because yeah, once we do the skin tone, then we can come back through and start doing all the gold and everything else. Fucking out. I swear if my lead belcher without just now, I'd be super annoyed because I don't have replacement lead belcher. I might have just enough to do this. I'm gonna have to go make a shopping list soon. This is going to be leather on that strap, by the way. I just want to get everything else on here first. Because what we'll do is we'll come back, we'll do the leather, and then we'll start, we'll oil wash everything. It's lead belcher, isn't it? Yeah. Look too bright. And that was too thick. Shit. To be fair, this is going against her thigh, so I don't really care. You're not going to be able to see it that well. Alright, here we go. You get there to dry. Because yeah, once we wash this, it's going to make this metallic look really dark. that. I think, funny enough, this is supposed to be the exhaust or something like that. Alright. You know what, we're going to do white and white here. I think that'll actually look interesting. Because then we can do gold, gold, red, red. Oil wash everything that needs to be oil washed, because these teeth are going to get oil washed. These aren't going to get oil washed. This white part's not going to. Handle's going to be leather. Leather. Oh, God. It's getting worse. Oop, shit. Alright. I'll worry about the base later. The base is going to take me like 10 minutes. It's taken me an hour to do all this? Fuck me. Alright. Let's do Kislev. I'm kind of feeling that one tonight. Let's do the flesh tone. Then we can do this stuff without messing anything up. That's not the pen. That's not the brush I dropped then. There it is. Oh, somebody's talking shit about me. My ears are ringing. Yeah, let's start with the easiest place to paint the face. Paint the flesh tones. So once we get the head, and once we get everything painted up, I'll give everybody the option of which head we prefer. I'm pretty sure this head's going to stay on most of the time, but when I take the videos, this is going to be sitting at her feet like she took her helmet off, just so you can see both head options. And Also, because I was too lazy to properly fill this in, I'm going to put a scar tissue line across here like she got cut or something. Since it kind of closes up on the back. Why? Why would you hurt yourself, Lurka? To be fair, it's something stupid I would do, but why? Actually, I don't know where we're going to put the scar tissue. The back might be better. It might just be easier to put a little bit thicker paint on here to fill a little crack in. Fair enough. It's like, this better not be like some weird lo-fi cop version of Poker Face. Meh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to come back through with a skin wash and put it here, here, here. The funny thing is, there is an alternate, this piece. Well, so it's Digital Dark Pinups. There is very obviously the alternate version of this piece, but there's a version that I think has a purity seal here instead of that Fleur de Lis. If you catch my drift. I heard that song start before it had to go, and I'm like, oh god. Jotaro. Dio. To be fair, it's Ghost Pepper. I would expect nothing less. Whenever it says something says Ghost Pepper, it's either going to be the worst decision in your life or tasty. I tried to sand that. I just realized it's still bad. So believe it or not, this was not the model that was giving me a problem. The piece that was giving me a problem was a leg for a model we will probably be painting next week on Wednesday. I've actually still got to print that piece, but I've been trying to print everything else. Now it's tasty compared to the Scorpion Hanses. Ugh, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm trying to get my backlog for all the October stuff going so I can have all the stuff that I can paint on stream painted or ready to go. And then anything I can paint off stream in like 5 minutes will just get painted. But what I'll probably do is I'll show it off before we start like gaming or whatever on those days. Because I have one of the models coming up is Nyarlathotep. So really, all I have to do for him is base coat in black. Give him a brown. Give him a purple wash. Actually, give him a dry brushing. Yeah, purple wash. I just need to make him as glossy and kind of like ethereal as possible, and he'll look fine. So he's gonna literally just be one of those things where I pull him out, paint him up really quick, and he's done. He might actually be what we start off. If I don't paint him off stream, he'll probably be like one of the first things we paint in October. Alright, let's let the skin tone dry. I might need to do a second coat in a minute. Because I can see a few thin spots. Next week he's not going to be painted on Wednesday. All I will say is the name of the model is Akira, and it's from Ronin Arts Miniatures. So if you look up Ronin Arts Miniature stuff, you'll see what that is. Okay, so let's see here. How do we want to do this? Because I think what we're going to end up having to do is this faceplate is going to be white. Which means we actually might do the eyes green instead. Red, white, red. Gold maybe, or white too? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, white, black with red, gold, 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 gold. Red, white, gold, 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 gold. I'm just trying to plan this girl out because there's gonna be bits of her like that. Alright, where's my matte? Where's my Grim Black? So before you ask what I'm doing, the Bloody Roses, their cloth pieces are black like this. I don't remember, I think it's similar to a dog thing, but it also might just be them going, fuck you. Bro. You fucking tease. And I'm gonna have to clean some of that up. Oh, you. Sasha might have been taken too early. I have caught. Oh. Honestly, cats do that, so I don't know. Maybe it's possible. You know, nobody's gonna see there. I don't care. Good enough. No, somebody else is teasing. I said Nero. Fuck, I almost forgot I gotta do the bikini piece. Funny thing is, Shiny does like to tease too, so I might. So I'm surprised she hasn't gotten us. Fix that. Sure, I knew I was gonna have to, so fuck it. Oh god, this is reminding me that Fiona and Cake is out right now. The Adventure Time spin-off show. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the end because it's not going to be a happy one, I'm betting. Or it's going to be melancholy at least, I'm sure of it. Because all of the HBO Adventure Time specials have been like, oh hey, we can finally curse and do some of the dark shit we meant to do when it was on Cartoon Network. Yeah, Fiona and Cake. So I can tell you what I know about the show without spoiling it. Basically, Fiona and Cake are their own separate dimension, and due to shenanigans at the beginning of this season of this series, they appear in the main universe. And it's kind of revolving around Simon Petrikov, aka the Ice King. And how he's trying to do some things that he shouldn't be doing. That's just a random Discord message saying everybody hydrate. So this is going to be red, 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 white, gold, gold, other side gold. I don't know if there's anywhere on here I want to do black. But because this is on HBO Max instead of I'm not watching it. Because it's on HBO Max, they can get away with curse words now that you could always tell they were trying to do but they weren't saying. Like literally the first episode, Finn, because Finn's still alive in this time, in that at this point in the series, he playfully punches Simon on the shoulder as he goes, "Yeah, I used to bust your balls over those stories because of how stupid they were." But I kind of came around to them, and it's so weird hearing Finn curse. This might be copyrighted, and I don't know. But it's cool to hear Demon Dice. Wait. Oh, no, more. See. The worst kept secret in It's Mori Calliope, aka Demon Dice, aka Karen. Sorry, oh wait, that's the worst kept secret. White, white, gold, gold, red. Red. I'm trying to plan everything out right now. I purposely have it kind of quiet though, Lurka, just because I don't want copyright stuff in case there is copyright stuff in this playlist. But I thought it was funny because I'm like, wait a minute, I know this singer. Alright. Let's get all the stuff that needs to be white. Yeah, so that'll be red in there, gold. No. Okay. Okay. Red. White inside the shoulder pad. But this is around the time of year where it starts to cool down fast at night. I lie, it still actually would be hot as balls. But it's September, it should be... Vegas does not give a shit what you think. It's gonna be in the low 90s. But yeah. It would be tolerable compared to what it normally is. Oh, right, we gotta do the helmet. I forgot. We gotta do the helmet and her hair. Actually, her hair is gonna just get probably a Korvax white, so it kind of stands out. We start with the Korvax white, and then we come in with a matte white to really make it pop. Because the funny thing is, once we start coming with the reds, anything that's white is just going to go pop. Is my leather? Good. I need my leather for two things. I'm trying to get enough of the base coats done, because I just remember there's like 2 more things we got to base coat. Get the blood for there, the plate. Well, no, duh. I'm trying to get all the base coats done, so all the whites need to go on, all leather needs to go on. We're gonna do quickly bone, well, bone, gold. Bone white for the skull on the head. I just remember we were going to do white down here, so I had to come back in with the Korvax white and do this real quick. These parts that need to be white, this has got to be bone. This is going to be bone. And I think that's the only place that's going to need... Oh, bone. These are going to need bone, but this is going to get a brown wash. That's why I love that fucking leather color so much. It looks like leather, and then when you put brown wash on it, it looks like beaten leather. I think that's all we need for leather, so I mixed up too much. Shit. Do I have everything? Nothing over there needs to be prime. Nothing over there needs leather. Yeah. Shit. Fuck it. Alright. Yeah, let's finish the sword real quick, and her hair. And then we'll start doing the fun part of painting everything red. Oh wait, no, I need to go grab my stupid bone white and do the two things that need to be bone white. So I forget why the Sisters of Battle have white hair. I know it's something to do with part of their training. I think it's something to do with part of their training, but it's also like, I know for a fact they dye it, but it's like it's a part of the process of their training is why they dye it. Because it's something weird to do about the Schola. It's something weird about that happens at the Schola also. Like, I know it's done in honor of somebody, but I don't remember if it's part of the process of their training that the hair is basically forced to be dyed, or if it's they willingly choose to dye their hair that way. It's one of those weird facts that I'm like, oink. Thank you for the hydrate, Lurka. Let me just finish this one little panel and I'll take a drink. That you can't see me painting. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's something weird. Hey Lurker, can you send me a image of the Inquisition cross? Because I need to remember how that's painted too. I know it's gold, I just don't remember if it's like a darker gold on the inside or what. her hair is going to stay this white because I kind of prefer it being that white compared to everything else. It's going to be a really matte white. Now we just need to do the bone white on the skull. On this skull. And then everything else is going to get gold or red. I could have swore it's bright gold and then like a dark, like bronze in the middle. Oh, it's red. Yeah, it's... I couldn't remember what it was. And thank you for the second hydrate. Okay, does she have the thing? Yeah, I figured that was gonna be gold. Fine. Alright. Bone, 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 bone. There's my bone. Where else did I say I was going to paint bone white? Because I don't see anywhere else. Everything else is going to be gold or bronze or red. Yeah, fuck it. I even looked up Sisters of Battle Cry. Yeah, I know. That's the... I couldn't remember because I was like... I knew it was something weird where it's like red... I knew it was like a darker color in the middle of that cross. It's like that skull is still bone white, but then everything else is like red and gold. But I'm not going to paint that bone white until everything else gets painted on this cross. Because I don't want to have to retouch up like 3 or 4 times. Oh, right, these are going to be bone white. This is going to get dyed. I couldn't remember what the fuck else I pulled the bone white out for, because I need it to look like old parchment. And if I leave these as bone white and then put writing on it, it kind of works. Or at least squiggles. Maybe give them a quick dry brushing of Corvax. We'll see. Might have Nos the Prince joining us in a second on the voice call, unless, yeah. Sorry, I'm just clearing up some messages I saw. I forgot about that. Where the fuck are you? I knew I forgot something.
And how are we doing?
Good. So, I had a hate raid enter my my Discord a while back, and I had to lock everything down stupidly tight. And I was like, "What do you mean you can't get into the voice chat?" And then it
was
clicked.
perfectly fine.
And then, well, no, I had to give you extra permission.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
I
I need to.
just got done.
Yeah, I need to fix that whole server. I need to get the bot running that monitors everything properly.
That's all good.
Hi, this is Nos the Prince. He's the one.
Hello.
Yeah, he's been uploading some minis and stuff on Discord for a while.
Yeah, not many, just a few.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I actually just... Oh, go ahead.
sorry. Technically, anybody on the Discord server, if you're on the Discord server at the moment, can join. But, yeah. Usually, since it's just really Lurk and a couple of others focusing, I don't really announce that very often.
Perfectly fine.
Yep. So, what's up?
Oh, not much. I just got done painting 30 helmets. Oh, that's nothing. I still got to work on painting 30 bodies to go with the helmets.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm. I need to focus on finishing her because I can finish the base tomorrow if I really want to. Although we can go over really if I really wanted to. Let's see. Yeah. Lorca decided we should paint her up as a bloody rose if you've been watching the stream, so that's kind of why she's not painted in the normal scheme.
Nah, that looks pretty good though.
Well, and then you're about to see a stupid trick that I act like I invented, but I forget who I learned it from. So you can make if you thin down contrast paints right, it will actually let the base layer come through underneath, and if you do it like a metallic or something, it looks like in this case it'll look like Blood Angel metallic armor.
Nice.
And so, like I said, if I do it right, if you look when I was painting Lurka's army, he's word bearers, and that's how I painted his entire army, is in that method. But
It's a good method.
yeah, But with his, I used a darker looking metal, so they look like older armor underneath.
Uh,
I think it was not lead belcher. It might have been lead belcher. It's one of the really dark, like, iron metals.
it
Iron
just
looking
looks
metal.
so pretty, though.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for whenever I get one, and I do intend to get one, I'm going to do it in the order that I have painted before,
Mm-hmm.
called Lupus Enum Sanctus, or the Wolf Saint.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah, they're traded.
would they be trader on that? Yeah, they would be. Yeah,
Wait,
blood.
who would be traitor?
You said, I'm guessing their sister's order is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, I was like, would they be in them like Wolf Spirit? Yeah, would technically be.
Sorry about that. No, a lot of times it's. I just always had it in my head where if I was going to do a sister's order, I wanted them
I
to
have
have.
taken like 3 drinks. I get it. Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, sweet lord.
No, he's got like 50,000 points, so he likes to mess with me.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. He literally could trigger at any moment if he wanted to any of the expensive redeems that I have. Oh, fuck. I just put it in his head.
You have no one to blame but yourself on that one.
I just half expected to look out of the side of my eye and see it. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the streaks out real quick, but if you see what's going on, if you look on stream,
Oh, I'm watching.
yeah, you can just kind of see that metallic going through on the leg. Just, I can never remember exactly how I do it, so none of them ever look exactly the same.
Yeah, it's kind of like how I did the poisonous fumes coming off of Mortarion.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how to freaking duplicate that.
Well, to be fair, it's similar method where you thin everything down. It still all kind of works. It's just it makes it to where he's just gonna keep me hydrated. It kind of, like I said, if you look on the leg right now, you can still in the light kind of see the metal coming through.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes it to where everything kind of. Every time I paint armor like this, it makes it to where everything's kind of just unique. Which, to be fair, kind of is the would kind of unintentionally be the thing.
Oh, I can respect that.
Well, if you think about it, the mechanic is, even though they try and mass manufacture everything, just because of the way they build everything, everything's going to kind of have its own character.
Oh, true. I can just imagine them now. It's like, my lord, what should we do now? Make sexy armor! How many? 1!
To be fair, I blame Doge Van Dyer for why their armor looks the way it does.
Fair
Doge.
enough.
I blame
Fuck
Doge.
Doge Dyer.
Doge Van Dyer, but yeah. Everybody calls him Doge because of Adeptus, Adeptus Ridiculous.
Oh, I know. I know, but still, it's fantastic that they call him Doge Van Dyer, because that's all I remember him now as, motherfucker.
I actually, funny enough... No, don't drop. Where'd it go? The fucker disappeared on me. Where'd he go? I've yet to ever push myself to finish him. Because I need to redo his print, but...
Oh god. That is adorable.
Yeah, it is. I can never get the
Hers,
orange.
but
Yeah. I can never get the orange right, so I just end up redoing it, and it's just like, meh. But yeah, I personally think before Goj Vandire, I think the sisters' armor kind of looks similar to how the chest plates on Space Marines looked. Because it's this. Because you have to remember, all the Space Marines' armor is just technology they reclaimed, and we're like, well, let's just take that technology and put it in a bigger suit of armor. Because that's all it really was.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
So, yeah, because it's like if I remember right, the Terminator armor, once they found the Terminator, now it's working. Thank you for the resub, Lee. I had to move it a couple of times to get it to finally pop up. We're doing. How are you doing? Yeah, if I remember right, the story of how they found the Terminator armor was... Terminator armor basically was originally meant for humans, and the Space Marines were just like, nah, we want that first. So they had to figure out how to make a Space Marine fit in an armor meant for a human. Because there's a comic...
What?
There's a comic of an Inquisitor, just a normal human Inquisitor. She uses a full-size suit of Terminator armor when she's going on missions and stuff. Now, I don't know if her comic is still canon.
Wasn't she in the Will of Iron comic?
I think that's who it was. Because, like, you watch her, like, they show her suiting up scene where basically she's getting into the armor. I'll fix that later.
Yes, I remember. I actually have issue 0 of that from the White Dwarf issue that it came with.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fascinating comic.
The stories are always fascinating when they're done right.
Yeah, when they're done right.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I will always recommend The Infinite and the Divine book, because that book is hilarious. Just fucking Statler and Waldorf running around the universe just trying to one-up each other.
I think it would be kind of fun to actually see a comic based on just 2 fucking Black Legionnaires that try to one-up each other. Just for shenanigans.
God, that would be hilarious.
Based on just...
And Lurker goes, and not about the Smurfs.
Oh, Lord. Vortex, what are you doing? Nothing. Why is that Cadian having his arm stuck out of something we don't need? Don't worry about it.
I've still tried to say, speaking of the Smurfs, I do try and give them credit. Outside of a lot of their stories, they actually are really good and effective. It's just, there's so many stories about them. Like,
Yeah, seriously. It's one of the reasons I get so annoyed with people that play Ultramarines or whenever I hear about them.
mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, we get it. They are really good, and that's the sad part. It's just the problem is there's so much of them. I will say this: Rabute, I at least feel bad for because at least he is interesting as a character. But outside of that, your Legion sucks, dude.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like everybody's so hoping when him and the Lion finally meet back. Yeah, everybody's so hoping when him and the Lion meet up, they're gonna beat the crap out of each other. I'm like, they're not gonna beat the crap out of each other. The Lion might punch him in the face, but he's immediately gonna hold his hand out and be like, I hate you, but you've done something that I didn't think anybody could do.
No, he'd be like, "What did you do?"
He's had about 10,000 years to nap and meditate. Like I said, he's gonna punch Gilliman at least once. But I'm pretty sure it's like, you know what? We were both stupid for what happened. I should have listened to you, but you also should have worked with me. Because we probably would have been able to catch that little sneaky bastard a little bit faster. And I wouldn't have had to blow up your planet, and you wouldn't have had to break your sword on your leg.
That's fair. I don't know, man.
Well, the interesting thing
We'll see.
is... The Lion got... I forget if it's the Emperor's Shield. It's kind of an Wrong had one cool moment, and it was when he was rampaging in the void of a starship hole, screaming curses to Logor the entire time. To be fair, when he was fighting in the Garden of Nurgle, that was pretty badass too. Because that was basically, I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said, when he's by himself, he's actually really cool. It's when you start including a bunch of other stuff, it's like, God, you're boring. By himself, he's got ultra depression. By himself, it's like him dealing with all the bullshit that's happened in the 10,000 years since he got knocked out.
Good times. Good times.
I'm trying to remember, didn't he do something with Angron recently too?
Yeah, something about battling him during the Arcs of Omen story.
Yeah. Well, we're building up
If
to
I
having...
remember.
We're building up to unintentionally have Gaz and the Lion in Angron's realm at some point soon. Oh, Mortarion is... He's talking about...
Be interesting.
Yeah. Well, Gaz... If the theories are right and it's Angron who killed Yarick, Gaz is a meat, or at least that's what the Imperium is feeding him right now. He's on his way to go beat the living shit out of Angron.
Fair enough.
Well, it's because Yarick... Yeah, Gaz should be the one to take on Angron. It's going to be a tag team. What's going to happen is the Lion is going to almost get the shit beat out of him, and Gaz is going to come out of nowhere with a folding chair. He's going to come from the rafters with a folding chair. Situation. Because I highly doubt they're going to kill Gaz. Because it'd be really stupid to have brought him back just to kill him. Recently.
Yeah, that's true. That would be fucking stupid as hell.
But I wouldn't put it past GW.
I mean, you're not wrong.
To be fair, there is also a possibility of the Krork finally the Krork escaping from Trazen's vault, too. I doubt it will.
I mean, I doubt it too, but
That would be terrifying as fuck if it did.
dude, I mean, well, I mean, think about it like this though. We already watched them bring out those what the hell are they called? The Zorns. The like big giant green centaur looking thing. God, what the hell was that thing called?
Fuck, I know what you're talking about. Because they went from being... They worked with one faction, then they went away, now they're working with another faction. I know that. Because they used to be kind of just like rogue trader things.
Yeah, they brought it out during the whole Blackstone Fortress.
Yeah, because you could only use them in Blackstone Fortress.
Yeah. But it's still the fact that I remember hearing about them like years ago.
Damn it, what are they called? Because up until Blackstone Fortress, that was a joke that Snipe and Wib would always make fun of whenever they would talk about creatures coming back. I have 3 people who I am talking to while I'm painting who could easily Google this, and it's like, fuck, I don't remember. They're like the
I'm sorry.
There's Zotes or something weird like that. It's a weird name.
Yeah, it is. I think it is the Zotes. Just makes it sound like a really, really fucked up goat. But that would be Beastmen.
To be fair, they've been hinting at bringing the Beastmen back too, so who knows?
Well, I mean, they had him in Blackstone, they had him in Kill Team, so it's a possibility.
Yeah. I actually guessed it unintentionally right. It is a Zote, and I wish they did. Well, that's what we're talking about, Lee. They did technically come back, but not in any meaningful way, unfortunately, because it's Blackstone Fortress.
Yeah.
I was like, oh sweet, I'm almost done with
But I
all the
did
red.
love the...
I'm almost done with all the red, and then I remembered,
Oh, nice.
wait, I gotta do the helmet, and the shoes, and the chainsword, and the fucking
Fuck.
backpack. It's like, oh yeah, I'm almost... Ah, fuck, I forgot.
Curse you, model.
I don't know how long we're gonna take, because I want to try and get her done to the point where I can at least put her on her base. Because the base is gonna take like 5 seconds. Paint it black, dry brush it gray, give it a black wash. Paint the gold on the star thing that she's standing on. It's gonna look like fucking rock, we're done. What the fuck? Oh, so the speculation is that you can run Beastman in 40k once the Chaos Codex drops.
Oh, well, yeah, because they have them in the data cards.
Yeah.
It's still just fucking weird.
Now, to be fair, I would like them to finally... I would like it to where you could finally use those Hedonites of Slaanesh in 40k. Have a 40k variant of those. That one they came out with recently. That basically what looks like a circus pulling that giant cart.
Oh, yeah.
I would love if they would finally make the 40k version of that. But the problem is Slaanesh does not get a lot of love right now because they're like, we're trying to distance we went too heavy on the sex and stuff, so we gotta kind of pull her back. It's like she's. I've had this explained to me, and it's so much cooler of a concept for Slaanesh. She's the 7 deadly sins minus rage. And it would be so much more interesting to see other aspects explored. Well, and sloth, technically. But... I mean, that's
Wouldn't
why...
be a bad idea.
Well, I mean, that's why one of her biggest champions, what's his fucking name? Guy who, if you kill him, if you enjoyed killing him or had pride in killing him, you basically turn into him, and your face appears in his armor.
Lucius the Eternal.
Thank you. He's not. His whole thing is pride, not the normal stuff that gets attuned to Slaanesh. So it's like, it'd be so much more interesting to explore the other aspects of Slaanesh, and you could do that in such an interesting way. Though, do I still want the, what's his name's late 1990s, early 2000s, Slaanesh demonettes that were very questionably dressed? Yes.
There was no question on how they were dressed.
Well, no, it was...
I have like 30 of those still.
The original, I forget the artist's name, because I had to look it up every once in a while. But his original early days ones, they're such pretty models. I wouldn't build an entire army with them, but I wouldn't mind having like a single box squad of them.
Well, it was just that back then, I had the money. I was making an Emperor's Children army, and back then, before they ever had a Chaos Demon Codex, they just had the Chaos Space Marine ones, and you could use demons for the specific legions.
Yep.
For those that didn't know, but...
Yeah. Well, if you've watched enough Snipe and Web stuff, they talk about that.
I don't. I don't know how to feel about them.
You haven't watched a lot of their stuff, or just don't know how to feel about them?
I don't know how to feel about them. You know. But to each their own.
Well,
when it comes to what you watch and stuff.
Well, it's just nice because they actually cover a lot of the old codex, the old codexes and stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What in heaven's name? This is gonna be such a drag.
What's up?
Just trying to think on some things, but
God damn it. Oh, Lurkit, by the way, to answer your question, because I just remembered you asked this, War Mommy is in storage. My unintentionally most famous fucking model I've ever painted. It's a Warlord Titan at Titanicus scale. But with tickle bitties.
Wait, you made one of the Titanicus Warlord Mommy Milkers?
Yes.
Oh God!
If you go look back on my in Show Me Your Minis, she's probably about under a year ago, give or take. Maybe 6 months.
Fair.
But yeah, it's around the time that
she's
meme,
looking.
it's around that time that meme came out of the two Mechanicus standing there, and they looked at the they're looking at the Warlock like, were these upgrades really necessary?
By the Omnisire, yes.
The fact that it ended up on Reddit was hilarious. It ended up on one of the meme pages, and I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about the fact that they've ended up here. About it ended up here.
She's looking good.
War Mommy or the
What you're working on right now?
oh yeah, this is Digital Dark Pinups, just Sister of Battle Pinup.
I know, but she's looking so pretty.
Like, this is the funny thing is this is actually one of the faster parts. It's just, yeah. We might actually, in theory, be able to get her done tonight. I just haven't gotten to the gold. I just haven't gotten to any of the washing stages yet. Although usually once I'm at the washing stages, we're pretty much touch-ups and done usually. I think these were supposed to be leather packs, but I kind of prefer them being this way. The dark god. What? The dark gods shall have the fourth rose, and Slaanesh shall consume.
Yeeth.
To be fair, nobody really knows what the fuck Slaanesh is doing right now.
It's a word that you used.
Hmm.
That's what Slaanesh is doing right now.
Consuming?
No fucking. Actually, I have no fucking idea.
Well, in 40k, nobody
I know in
knows
Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, Age of Sigmar, we know what's going on with her, because she's trapped. She's technically trapped in that pocket dimension thing.
But see, that's what makes no fucking sense to me. Like, oh yeah, she consumed all these souls. She's ours now. You know, we got her trapped. Yet they kept taking souls out of her that belonged to the elves, the dark elves, and all these other groups. Wouldn't that make her become powerful again?
Honestly, it's 40k until they come up with something clever. Who the fuck knows what they're doing? It's GW.
Yeah.
The main problem is they don't know how to.
It's
The main issue is they don't know how to write for her, because it's like, oh yeah, she's the god of excess, so sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Because that's all they really can ever do with her. Because like I said, the whole the cool concept would be is if they actually explored the other aspects of her, like the whole, she's the other 7 deadly sins as well. I mean, to be fair, the Hedonites of Slaanesh, they're pulling this massively fat guy on this cart who's basically just getting lavished with like food and stuff. It's like, you have the Cenobites, but do nothing with them. Though, to be fair, Slaanesh would work for a really good, like, first-person horror game. If you took him in that, like, Cenobites kind of route. Because it would kind of be like getting hunted by the Cenobites from Hellraiser.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Though, to be fair, the only reason the Cenobites hunt you is either because you've escaped from their realm, or because you opened the puzzle box and they're like, we only follow desire. Which works in Slaanesh's case, because I could picture her having some kind of demon that does that. It's like, oh, you've been exploring pleasure? Well, we're going to hunt you for fun. And if you survive long enough, you join us.
That's just absolutely bonkers to think about. But sadly, I have to get some sleep now because I got to get up in 6 hours.
We'll get your rest, Nost.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you and to everyone in here.
Oh, hey, Lurk.
Have a good night.
You know what to redeem real quick. If not, I'm just going to do it for free. I have a redeem that's called Ara Ara. Ara Ara Nost.
Thank you.
I kind of have to do it to everybody who comes into the voice chat.
Well, I'd done that once to somebody, and then they stopped talking because it flabbergasted them.
Were you here when Shiny was in the voice chat and I did that to her?
Shiny.
Shiny Mew Arts.
Nope.
She was on load earlier. She gets really flustered when complimented, so when I do what... That's another redeem, and I'm surprised he didn't do it. It's called Mommy Voice, where I talk in that Ara Ara voice the entire time for like 5 minutes.
Oh, Lord. Well, I will go before you have to deal with that.
I was half expecting to see it pop up and be like, son of a bitch. Let me start the timer.
Alright.
Alright. Have
a wonderful night.
You too.
And good luck on the finishing it up. Can't wait to see the finished result.
Oh,
Ta-ta.
where I'm at right now, she might actually be done. Fucking hell! I'll see you later.
See you.
Well, would anybody else like to join the voice chat? I know Lee and Lurka are still here watching. Would either of you two love to? Oh, I'm sure you do, Larka. Like I said, would anyone else like to join the voice chat for a little while we finish her up? Alright, while we get this, while we let this dry, let's start working on the gold parts of this, and then we'll come back through and do the matte white, so everything pops out a little bit. What version of Space Marine, Flurka? Superman's version of Space Marines is better than Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh, yeah, considering how big of a fan Henry Cavill is, I have no issues with it. What I have issues with is how much will producers cause a problem with it. Cavill has proven that he is a big enough fan. It's the issue of, will he be allowed to do what he wants to make? Or are producers going to step in and be like, no, this is a stupid thing, let us do our own thing? Which, unfortunately, with the track record of how Cavill is, I could see that option happening. Not to rag on him, just to rag on just kind of his luck with projects. Oh, he will definitely pull. Whatever he does will be good. It's, if you think about it, look at how good The Witcher was before he left. Hell, he was probably one of the best Supermen we had in a while for a live action. But yeah, it's kind of a... Listen, shut up. I know it's going. Just turn off. Thank you. Yeah, the issue I have with Cavill isn't him himself. It's the fact that he tends to get into these projects that producers like to step in and go, no, we want to take over and change whatever it is to be a more marketable thing. Like, the dude plays Custodes. What I hope he does what I'm hoping he does is he starts with like the Caiaphas Cain novels or something like that. Like people are gonna be like, oh, he needs to start with the Horus Heresy. I'm like, he technically doesn't. He needs to start with something that gets people in and goes, oh. He needs to bring in normal humans. He needs to have kind of the Space Marines sort of be in the beginning of whatever this project is. The Space Marines kind of need to be legendary. Like, we shouldn't see one till like the end of like the To be fair, Dwayne just wanted to make it look like he was the... Okay, so here's the thing with Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson wanted him to play Superman because he wasn't allowed to play Superman. That's why they made Black Adam basically Superman. Because they changed Black Adam's story completely in the Black Adam movie. Like, as a standalone movie, Black Adam would be probably meh, but interesting. The issue I have with Dwayne, he's the Tom Cruise situation. He doesn't pick a movie to try and do something different and interesting. He doesn't try and do like Dave Bautista, where Dave Bautista goes from being basically what you think Dave Bautista sounds like to he goes to movies like Dave Bautista. The problem is Dave Bautista's a bad example because Dave Bautista's only done like a couple of things outside of Guardians so far. Here, we'll use another wrestler. John Cena. First off, nobody thought John Cena was gonna be good in Suicide Squad. Everybody thought he was gonna be that token character that everybody was gonna hate. The dude embraced his douchebaggery to the point where he was so good he gets a spin-off TV show. Where he learns to be less of a douchebag. He becomes a likable douchebag. Because what John Cena and Dave Bautista and Arnold Schwarzenegger do is they don't pick a story and change it to fit them. They make themselves work to the story. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has the opposite problem. He has the same problem as Tom Cruise. If you bring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson onto a project, whatever you had intended gets changed to where it's what Dwayne wants. A perfect example of this with Tom Cruise, The Mummy. Where multiple times he has Russell Crowe, who is the exact age of him as him, call him a young man. Actually, I think he's older than Russell Crowe by like a year. Like I said, it's not that they're bad actors. It's just if you have a project, you don't bring them in without expecting them to change the project. Because honestly, I do think if that Mummy movie I'm gonna rant about, I do think if that Mummy movie didn't have Tom Cruise in it, I do think it actually would have sparked the MonsterVerse, like they were hoping. Listen, anything would have done better than The Flash. Especially after all the stuff about Ezra Miller came out. The fact that Warner Brothers still greenlit it, but then canceled Batgirl, will still piss me off. Because we could have had a movie where Brendan Fraser got to play Iceman, from what we heard about it, oh god, just everything about the Flash movie sucked. And like I said, it doesn't help that Ezra Miller is a horrible piece of human garbage. Because if I say what crimes he did, I might get flashed by a bot on here when it reviews this VOD. The short answer is, what I can say what he did to kind of help you understand Mirko, unless you know what he did. No. When the bots review this VOD, if I said what Ezra Miller did, I could potentially get in trouble. That's how bad it was. Let's just say he probably should have had a ukulele for his apology. If that makes sense, then yeah. Yeah. That's why I said the fact that that his movie was allowed to still go to theaters, but Batgirl was canceled because it wasn't theatrical enough, because it looked like it was a straight to streaming service movie, because that's what it was supposed to be. Still will always piss me off. I'm almost tempted to just... he was great in, Sorry. He was great in Doom Patrol. Or is great in Doom Patrol. Sorry, let me rephrase that, because I think it's still going. He was in something else. If you want an emotional movie, he was good in The Whale. He's been having a comeback. Hi, Pocky. Long time no see. We're painting up a special version of Sister of Battle. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I just, like I said, we're just painting up a special Sister of Battle model. And for the most part, yeah, I'm doing good. Let's touch that up in a second. Oh, Looney Tunes back in action. Yeah, Lurka. That was right before all the stuff that kind of almost killed his career happened. Ooh, well, if you're streaming when I'm streaming, I might come and raid you. I think we're going to be playing some Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. Unless I change my mind and decide to play something else. Oh, I forgot to do her boots. Which Johnny? Because I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember. Oh, he's in something coming out soon. He was just in something recently, wasn't he? He had a cameo in something recently. I don't remember what it was. shouldn't say cameo, it was more like a bit role is what he had. There's rumors he might come back for the new Pirates that's coming out, but I'm pretty sure he's wanting to distance himself from Disney because of all the stuff they did to him during that whole situation. So we'll see. Fuck, what was he in? Honestly, the problem is you can't really do Pirates without Jack Sparrow. So... your two choices are either you reboot the series without Jack Sparrow and hope maybe it does well enough that you can reset the ride with those characters, or you don't reboot it at all. Because, yeah. Oh, yeah, how was your weekend, Pocky? Sorry, we got sidetracked on that whole conversation. Actually, I think we'll give this a black wash and we'll see what happens. Yeah, we haven't chatted in a bit, Pocky. What's up? What were you up to this recently? I know you said you were working. If you're still here. Sorry, I'm touching up the model a little bit in some spots I can see right now. Alright, let's see here. I need to put some red, but a different color red inside the Inquisitor symbol. Because then it's probably going to be the same red I use on the purity seals. Yeah, corn red or Wazdaka usually works. I almost forgot we gotta put the gold on her little hair thing. I gotta very carefully do the eyes. The eyebrows, and then we might be able to see if we can do the eyes properly. Where did the wash go? There's the wash. Wazdaka is red. Because Wazdaka is what's painted on orc vehicles if you want them to be red. So that they go faster. God damn, Twitch, can you... Do you have to do all that? Oh, a lo-fi version of Pumped Up Kicks. I was trying to be all fancy with it, and I realized the reds might actually need to be darkened a little too. At least on the chainsword. Well, welcome back. I'm just trying to make this chainsword look dirty and messed up. Although the funny thing is I'm about to make two of these parts really bright white. So speaking of movies, anybody plan to watch anything interesting in the next few weeks? Or see anything? Yeah, I'm probably still going to do what I did last year, where I watch 31 horror movies in 31 days. Because it's an excuse to do something while I'm painting those minis that I don't paint on stream. Although, to be fair, I might do a Discord stream where we might watch a couple of them all together. But I will let you all know on that. Sorry, I'm trying to use my painter in a bottle real quick. But I'm using way too small of a brush. I should be using a much bigger one. What do we think, Lorca? Do we kind of like this space? I just need to paint the bottom in a Abaddon black, I think. What do you think? I actually kind of like this stone effect, at least for this model. Okay. So now we just gotta do the white touch-ups. And then I think we can almost say she's done. Is this Rune Fang? Yeah. We put her base over here. We'll dry brush the things that need to be dry brushed in a second. I want to get the white that needs to go on her armor to make it brighter on. That's not what I wanted, and you damn well know it. And I'm going to need a little bit more. Because then we can paint her up. We can glue up all the parts that need to be glued up. I can get the Wazdaka out. Fill in the parts that need the Wazdaka. And then I think we are done, which... fuck it, we're going a little late. should have been smart and done the legs separate, but screw it. Because I goofed and noticed there's a part of her leg not painted. Have a good night, Pocky. We're probably almost done here, so we'll be joining you soon enough. Okay, let's sit her there. Fine, sit there. Yeah, I think because we started late, I'll just go a little bit later because she's so close to being done, I might as well just finish her. Alright, let's see here. What else needs a quick face mask? I need to start thinking of some horror games to play next month that I have on backlog or can get real quick. Honestly, if my PC could handle part 2 of that one game we played last year, Lurk, I would. Alright, let's let the face dry. We need to get the Wazdaka out. Should be right here. That's Mephiston. That's Wazdaka. Ren is first if I don't work. Oh shit. Luckily there was no paint on there. Okay, she's got her double purity seals. Yeah, I don't mind the gun like that, but we do need to bring some Rune Fang on the teeth. So let's glue the gun in first. Backpack looks fine to me. Alright. Your Ironbreaker. We are just about done. So let me get this Rune thing on, and then I can glue her onto her sword and her backpack on. And then we can quickly show her off. Rune Fang. There we go. This is why RuneFang is always used as that trick. So I can't tell if you can actually tell what I'm doing right now. But it's just to make the metallic areas pop a little bit more. I think you can kind of see them on your models, Lurker. If you notice, I try and do just a very quick on the edges dry brush of RuneFang. Ah, damn it, we have another face. You know what, fuck it, we can use that head and say we're done and I can finish that face later. Doing this off screen. I should be doing it on. Okay, what time is it? 10:25, 26. All right. Do we want to do the non-helmeted head, or do we want to just glue her up and be done? Of course. Alright, 1 second. Oh, I do have... Fuck. Alright, 1 second. Let me finish gluing her up real quick. Oh shit. You heard nothing. Alright. Body is done. Let's quickly paint the eyes on the helmet. Which I was going to do red, but I think I'm going to do them in green just so it sticks out. Now if I had my black light, these eyes would actually glow in the dark, which is kind of actually cool. So we're going to put that head on while we finish up the other head. Well, unintentionally did something interesting there. I accidentally made it look she had like these black tears coming down. So unintentionally something like this. Which, I mean, kinda does something interesting. Alright, where's the fucking purple? I know exactly what eye color I'm giving her. Are they completely purple, or is it just a purple glow? Give me the good purple. Where's the good purple? Because I'm feeling cheeky right now. What do we think, Lurka? See, I'm trying to clean this up just a little. Okay, yes, she's Cadian. Which is funny because I don't think there's canonically a Sister of Battle that's from Cadia. Alright, so this is her with her. I don't know why the eyes did that, printed like that. That's kind of funny. Because I just noticed one eye is off. And I don't think that's intentional. So yeah, for the sake of when I'm taking pictures, this head will be next to her foot, so that you get basically both heads options. But I think when I'm displaying her, because I don't know if she's going to be part of the giveaway this month. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to do a giveaway this month. I haven't painted enough to think I should. Yeah. Oh, don't drop that. That's an expensive paint to ruin. Let me do one last thing, and then we can say we're done and go raid somebody. Is this Corvus? Oh, it's Abaddon. See, the funny thing is, if I really wanted to, I would print this at a 40K scale. But I think it's probably better being this size. Alright, there we go. And I think we are done. Yeah, I prefer having this head on. Just so it doesn't just look like somebody else's character. Alright. So, who are we rating today, Lurka? Sorry, I'm just trying to put all my paints away. God, if I had seen a paint up here, I would have been annoyed. Alright. So we're gonna try Ren. What's her full name? Does Ren have a full name, Lurka, or is it just Ren? Huh, that's first. Alright. Let me get the raid setup going. I just saw what you reposted. Alright, so let's try. Ren. The same Ren who has 122 people and is just chatting. Lurka. But that's the correct one, is the one who's doing just chatting. Alright. Let me hit start raid and let's see what happens. Unable to raid. Alright. Yeah, it didn't let me raid. It's just giving me a we are unable to raid Ren at this time. Alright, who was the other one? Forever Esoteric. And they are also just chatting? Yeah. Alright, so, let's see if this works. If not, I will look up somebody and see if we can raid them. Alright, let's get this cooking. Okay, that worked. Alright, so as I was saying earlier to Shiny and a few others, and Pocky, tomorrow we'll be probably doing Tears of the Kingdom, so if you want to, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and come on back. I hope to see you all later. I hope you all get a good rest, and I hope you all have a good evening. Bye, my lovelies. Oh wait, Lurka. May you please post it? Or do you not have it saved? Yeah, screw it. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, my lovelies.
Let's go, Tonio. I appreciate you. Follow me over here. Let's go with the raid. Let's go. Hi, raiders. Welcome in. Nami, how was your stream?